Yeah.
You just have to have an openness, and that's it. Yeah, and realize that everything is coming from our perception of reality, that actually there
Yeah.
is out there but you. So you are creating everything that's happening. Yeah,
Yes.
that's wonderful.
Yes. Yes. Great. Great.
Okay, so look forward to seeing you and Madhu.
Yes. 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 That's a great news of today. Super. So welcome everyone again. Wonderful to be with all of you. And today, Monday, we, as always, we start with our soul lessons. So we have here our Master Sashank. So we welcome you. Are you
Thank,
there? Yes.
thank you, Master Ram.
The, hello, Shashank. Friends, before we start the session, I want to give my birthday wishes to Shashank. Let us all, share the birthday wishes to Shashank. It was on the last Friday. Very happy birthday to you, Shashank.
Thank you so much,
Happy
Sangat.
birthday,
Thank you so much.
Sashank.
Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Sashank. It's Indira
Happy
here.
birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy
Thank you,
birthday.
Indiraji.
Happy birthday, Shashank. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shashank. This is Anita.
Thank you so much, Anitaji. Wow. Thank you so much, everyone.
You know,
so
Shashank,
so grateful.
it seems a belated wishes, but we all will celebrate your birthday today.
Yes.
So reminding every day is a celebration.
Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for everyone. Thank you. Thank you for the
Great.
wishes.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Shachi. Thank you, Nikeshi. Thank you, Jivanji. And thank you, you're all great, wonderful souls. Thank you for joining today's session. And yeah, coming to the soul lessons, we have been learning, or we finished the information of part 1, which is learning your creative power. And now we head to part 2, which is then more with working with the divine law. And part 2 mainly deals with working with the higher self, connecting to the higher self, raising our vibration, seeing the big picture. And whereas in part 1 we learned how to dismantle the false ideals and breaking the patterns by our ego. So today's soul lesson is all is in divine order. But of course, as always, we start with meditation. And let us remember our divinity, and let us be in this moment by going within. So I request every one of you to please close your eyes, sit comfortably, crossing your hands and legs, and observing your normal, natural breath. With each inhalation, you're becoming the witness, and with each exhalation, you're just letting go of any thoughts or patterns. Just observe your normal, natural breath. Stay in the present moment. By observing natural breath. Last 5 minutes. Stay with your breath. Last 1 minute. Observe this amazing group energy and slowly bring back your attention to the surroundings. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly place your hands on your eyes. And you may open your eyes whenever you are ready. Thank you so much, friends, for the amazing meditation today. Thank you. And whoever wants to continue, please go ahead. I would continue for the soul lesson 12. So again, our beloved author Sonia Choquette and her guides tell us the soul lesson number 12, which is always in divine order. The guides begin. Everything that occurs on the human plane is in divine order at all times. No matter what unfolds, your soul has elected to experience it because of the opportunities it affords for growth. What you encounter on earth reflects back to you, both personally and collectively, exactly what you have created based upon your focus and choices. The order or chaos you see on the outside in the world merely mirrors the harmony or discord that you choose on the inside. Spiritual law ordains that for every thought, decision, and action that you outwardly express, you will experience the same energy returning to you. Nothing is random, haphazard, or erratic. Every event is the consequence of some previous individual or group action on your part, whether in this life or in past lives, as the spiral of creativity continues from one incarnation to the next. God is not trying to teach you anything when life is difficult. The Creator only recognizes your divinity. Instead, you are instructing yourself to become aware of your sacred essence, and you are learning this in the theater of human experience. This lesson is challenging because what you undergo or observe at times hardly appears to have any logic or make sense at all. Nonetheless, heavenly truth prevails. As spiritual, immortal beings, accept that, in spite of appearances, there is an unrelenting order to the universe that you can trust. In the end, you will all survive, learn, grow, heal, and reunite with your Creator. How this unfolds is determined by you. No matter how sick or deranged your ego or anyone else becomes, or how destructive your choices are on a soul level. You are here to learn to use your creative powers correctly and will eventually do so as you move from one lifetime to the next. What appears to happen to you randomly is actually what your soul chooses for your growth, no matter how painful, awful, or frightening it is. So here the guide stop and our author gives one example or a few examples from her channeling sessions with her clients. So one example I would really love to share with you, which gave me a great understanding of what's happening behind the scenes. So here it goes. Um, or rather, Sonia Shikut in her words. I spoke recently with my client Jacqueline. At 45, she was distraught, overwhelmed, and extremely angry at life and God because her husband Phil has a stroke 4 years earlier and was completely disabled. She challenged me by questioning how could this be in divine order. Phil ate well, exercised, ran every day, and was extremely committed to being physically fit. It just doesn't make sense at all. What and what about me? Who will take care of me? He has to go to a nursing home because I can no longer take care of him. So what should I do? Sit by and watch as he remains nearly unconscious and aware of me until he dies? Why did this happen to me? Where is the justice in this? And the other, I could understand her rage as she looked at the surface of her situation, but stepping back and taking in the larger view of her soul's journey together, I could immediately see how the Creator's harmony was in play. My psychic insight revealed that Jacqueline's husband has spent many past lives in military leadership roles, focusing on being invincible and invulnerable in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Although he enjoyed great strength, strategic genius, and management ability, he hadn't embraced intimacy, emotional connection, or love during his soul's evolution. His spirit chose to experience these things by giving up all control in this life and submitting to vulnerability and dependence. In light of his new goals, having a heart stroke was a highly creative way to achieve these soul intentions. As consequence of his health problems, he was rendered completely helpless and totally reliant upon others. Although frightening for the ego and disheartening for his body, it was completely in alignment with his sacred plan. Upon hearing this, Jacqueline even said that he would somehow be amazingly resigned to his circumstances when he became disabled. In fact, he took it a lot better than she had. As for her part in this situation, her past life review revealed many incarnations as a nurse, nanny, caretaker, and wife, all traditional supportive roles that annihilated her own identity and sense of independence. She had been enslaved to others throughout her past, and in this sojourn on the planet, her soul had wanted to end such subservience and become a self reliant, autonomous adult. Her divine essence aligned with her husband's because his spiritual plan supported hers. His stroke gave her the opportunity to progress in her goals as well. She couldn't continue her self sacrificing service to him, which was unfamiliar but unfulfilling because he was too disabled for her to take care for him on her own. She also could no longer depend on him to support her as he had medical bills and had no income. The situation forced her to become self sufficient and emotionally strong, in spite of her fears. Although, from the ego's perspective, what had happened to them was horrific, on a soul level, it was in perfect alignment with their intentions to grow, which they had. It wasn't possible to recognize or understand this with the analytical mind, The divine order in their life only became clear by observing through the eyes of the higher self and looking at the patterns of their previous incarnations. Jacqueline admitted that when it happened, she immediately wondered if her husband's stroke was playing a part in her growth. In some measure, she knew that what I was saying was true. So this is an amazing story that shows us what is happening behind the scenes, even though on the surface everything may look very horrific and frightening for the ego. And finally, also guides continue. Do not judge events and experiences as good or bad according to your ego's point of view. Everything that happens is in divine order to support your soul's determination to grow. All circumstances turn into opportunities for your advancement as you continue to accept divine order. The while between past and present thins as your higher self reveals the perfect pattern hidden in all things. Look at each aspect of your life through the filter of divine order. Now you can apply the lesson. And here it is, friends. Again, 4 stages: student, apprentice, journeyman, and master. If you think that the world has gone to hell in a handbasket and is filled with random chaos, and scared to death of the pain and horror of the planet, feel resentful and bitter, you had been such a given deal, then you are a student. If you cannot believe that life is so crazy and wonder what is really going on, feel helpless at times but refuse to let problems get you down, become temporarily overwhelmed by circumstances but manage to rise above the turmoil in the end, then you are an apprentice. If you believe that what goes around comes around, look for the deeper meaning behind all events, focus on what you can learn when things do not go your way, or trust that universe is inherently good, then you are a journeyman. If you see life as a classroom and all events as soul lessons to learn from, refuse to feel like a victim no matter what occurs. Have compassion for people suffering in painful world events and take personal steps to bring relief and comfort to others whenever you can, wherever you can. Trust that there is divine order behind all things. Then you're well on your way to mastering this soul lesson. And finally, our author gives, as usual, the tips for you to identify when you identify if you are a student. Remember that you are a spiritual being, not just a physical body or ego based intellect. Open your mind to the idea that all is in divine order and see what changes. Look at life with both your eyes and your heart. If you are an apprentice, notice areas in which you face recurring problems or patterns and consider what your soul would like to learn. Wonder about your past lives and ask your higher self to give you insight into what wisdom you can gain from previous incarnations. Trust that no matter what happens, your inner being has elected to have this experience in order to grow. If you are a journeyman, list all times that events ended up making sense in the long run, asking your greater consciousness what you're supposed to learn in difficult situations, and then listen to the answer. If you are in your way to master this lesson, relax and enjoy things as they come. Confront present difficulties with peace and confidence in your heart that all is unfolding as it should. Be inspired by challenges as they are opportunities to learn. Your soul's lesson, all is in divine order. Your soul's purpose, to trust in the heavenly plan. So that is it, friends. Today's soul lesson, all is in divine order. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this lesson. I would love your opinions, further sharings. Please go ahead and unmute yourself. Thank you so much. Hi, Ram.
Hi, Sashank. That was
Hi.
again wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Monday soul lesson. All is in divine order and all is well. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. I really loved every bit of today's sharing. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. You know, it brings so much clarity at all levels. This particular topic that all is in divine order. Wow. Yeah. And that example, which seems like from one perspective so unconvincing to the logical mind, but from a disconnected perspective, when we look through the journey of the soul, looking through the past lifetimes, it's so wonderful, and I'm very grateful to this spiritual journey to that lets everyone to understand, this disconnected perspective, and always remember that everything is in divine order. So wonderful, Shashank. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Yes, Ram. Thank you so much for putting that together. Thank you so much. I really loved this example, how much clarity it really gave to me. Thank you so much. Hi, Madhaviji.
Hi, Shashank. Good evening.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It's really a wonderful session. I joined very late, but I attended very nice. The soul lesson, as Ram mentioned just now, it's very beautiful. That's everything is from the divine, and everything is all is good, and whatever is happening is also all good. Today I had a nightmare thing, and that's why I could not really concentrate or the focus or do my meditation properly because my daughter left the house. Oh God. Just imagine. She did not come till 2.5 hours, and it was like really, practically what I experienced today was like a disaster. And then I just asked my divine, saying that if you can bring my child really safe, I'm very, very thankful to you. And for that, I have given up something else. It is like funny, but I love sweets a lot. So I let, I said that I would give up all my sweets if she comes really home very well. Really, it was, I cried like hell, and in the afternoon. And then it was really, after half an hour, I think, the moment when I just prayed, saying that I don't know what to do, I have to call the police maybe. I was ready to do, but I really don't know how the panic situation. Then I just quietly sat for a while, and then I just spoke to my divine, saying that you are the only one to help me out. But if not, then if I can't, if she can't come within half an hour or 1 hour, I'm going to call the police. I think it'll be a big headlines, on the Dealheim today, like the girl was missing, and it was, oh my goodness. And now I'm just quiet and cool. And then you're giving this lesson again. Just imagine how it is. This is what it's happened in the morning, in the afternoon, and I'm still getting tears in my eyes. So much. Yeah, it's not the tears, but it's happiness as well as the divine power. I don't know how I would have been. Thank you. Thank you for the class. You're absolutely right. Yes. It's everything is divine. I feel so near. Yeah, she's safe and she's home. And yeah. And it's just getting it's tears, but I'm very, very happy. I would say. Really. I mean, being a mother, this is a really very hard situation, I would say, if the kid is not coming back home. And really, and she didn't take their mobile also. And yeah, you're right. I experienced it that, and the lesson is today. You're telling me. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madhaviji. I don't have words. Yeah, but it's good to know that in the end, everything went well. Thank you. Hi, Shirinji.
Hi. I think I haven't really listened to a lot of these lessons, but this is so really perfection in that, what it brings to mind is there's no right and there's no wrong and there's no good and there's no bad. And it's only when we're looking from the outside that we make those judgments. But it's like whatever the soul's going through, those lessons are so important so that we can actually see through them. And I suppose that the truth is, if the young girl didn't come back, there's the lesson. It's how we have to go through that process within us to our own inner strength, or tapping our higher self for that wisdom. But it just so resonates with everything that I've ever done in working with therapy with others. Is the lessons that happened are always for us. I remember I have a very brilliant and beautiful daughter, and I used to wonder about the kind of people that she'd be attracted to. And there was this judgment, and I was a very successful therapist at the time. And I remember on one occasion, I just thought, this is crazy. Why would she be interested in this particular person? And when you are introspecting, it's very interesting, because then I thought to myself, this is crazy. You teach, forgiveness, this, that, all of that. When are you really going to put everything into your life? And I made up my mind, it doesn't matter what she does or who she sees. I'm going to be totally open and accepting. And I'll never forget, I said to her, oh, yes, please bring the person to tea and so forth. And a few days later, she turned around to me and she said, oh, no, that's just over. And I realized that lesson wasn't about her. It was about me. It was about my judgment. And it was like, when I came to that place of just acceptance, it was just the whole thing just totally turned around. So, thank you for this. It was wonderful listening to it. And, just reminding ourselves that, these are the choices we made to shift our own evolution. And listening with discrimination, I think, even to so-called masters or whatever, so that there's always that realization that we are learning. This is this place where we chose to shift consciousness, and having that discrimination rather than coming from judgment. So thank you for this lesson. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing this wisdom. Thank you.
Yes, friends, anyone would like to share your joy of connecting to this message, please do, because your joy is also helping us to deeply root the message that we keep on hearing. So feel free, unmute yourself. Sashank, we have some masters writing here. So we have Master Nikki. Thank you, Sashank sir, for this wonderful session. This is my second BeamMeditation session. You made my day. And we have Muktaji writing, thank you for the meditation and wonderful session. I got a message which I needed. Thank you. So all these soul lessons are truly connecting and transforming, and they're very powerful. So thank you, Sashank, for bringing these topics and bringing that light into the way everyone looks at life events and turn them into greater soul lessons and consider them as part of the soul journey. So very grateful to you.
Thank you so much, Ram, for this amazing opportunity. And I'm really grateful for these amazing teachings, which we have to, I mean, we keep on forgetting, but every time we come here, it shows us like a mirror where to learn and where to improve. And yeah, it was beautiful to hear everyone's experiences. These are the real life experiences where we can learn from each other. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, then, Shashank. So if you allow, then we end the session.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Okay, friends. So thanks a lot for being here today. I wish you all a wonderful week ahead and continue to think about your own soul's journey and connect to this message that we heard today. If at all you have any questions, look through this message that we heard, that all is in divine order. So maybe there is some deeper message that is hidden for you on your life journey for the questions you have through this understanding that all is in divine order. Do contemplate on that. Just wait for answers. You will find some light through these sessions. And do meditate, and we connect back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Germany time with a new topic on breath and meditation by one of the masters, and Madhu will be sharing that. So till then, have a wonderful, wonderful time. Namaste. And by the way, we are also having sessions at 9 p.m. Germany time and 9:30 p.m. Let's say Germany time. 9 p.m. we are having Italian sessions. It is done in Italian. So if at all you have any colleagues or friends in Italy or Italians, so do contact us. We will share the details of these sessions. And at 9:30 p.m. daily, we are having sessions for Egypt friends. Of course, you can also join on the same link. Yeah. So, and again, if you have any Arab speaking friends or friends in Egypt, do share these details to them or send us their details and we will get in touch with them. We just want to make sure that everyone utilizes and connects to their joyful journey of life. And meditation is a medium to connect to that wisdom. So be part of this sharings, friends. And with this, we end today's session and we connect back very soon. Namaste to everyone.
Thank you so much, Sashank. Thank you so much, Ram. Yeah, have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Madhavi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Madhavi.